Hashtag American Bass Elite1544 subwoofer script. I was skeptical about this one when I first pulled it out of the box. You know how sometimes brands promise you all this crazy power but then you actually install it and you're like, okay, where's the beef? Well, that's not what happened here. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. I've been running this American Bass Elite1544 for a few weeks now, and I genuinely wasn't expecting to be impressed by a single subwoofer at this price point. But here we are. So let me break down what makes this thing actually work. First off, we're talking about 1,200 watts of RMS power with peaks hitting 2,400 watts. Now, I know that number sounds technical, but what that means in real life is this sub has actual punch. When you're driving down the highway or sitting in traffic and that bass drops, you feel it in your chest. It's not that synthetic boom that dies out after half a second. It's meaty, it's present, and it stays with the music. I've got it hooked up to a moderately powered amp, and honestly, I'm getting more output than some people running bigger subs with cheaper construction. The 15-inch woofer is the real workhorse here. That's a solid size that doesn't require you to rebuild your entire trunk, but it's large enough to actually move air effectively. What surprised me most is how clean the response is. A lot of budget subs feel one-dimensional, like they only do boom boom boom. This one actually has texture. You can hear the separation in hip-hop beats, feel the weight in orchestral compositions, and it doesn't turn your car into a mud pit. The 3-inch voice coil is another detail that matters more than people realize. Basically, that means better heat dissipation and better power handling. Your sub isn't going to overheat on you even if you're really cranking it during long road trips. I've been pushing this thing pretty hard, and it stays cool and composed. The mounting depth is also pretty reasonable, so unless you've got a tiny trunk, you should have zero issues fitting this in most vehicles. No crazy custom enclosure nonsense needed. Installation-wise, it's straightforward. American Bass didn't overcomplicate things, which I appreciate. The build quality feels solid too. The dust cap is thick, the frame isn't flimsy, and the overall construction tells you this is a brand that actually cares about what they're putting out. Now, the honest stuff. This sub absolutely delivers on power and performance, which is the main pro. It's also reliable and easy to install, so that's another win. The real con is that it does need a decent enclosure to really shine. If you cheap out on the box, you're wasting what this woofer can do. Also, if you're in a really small car like a 2-seater, the mounting depth might be tight, though most people won't have that problem. Bottom line? You're getting legitimate subwoofer performance without paying luxury brand prices. If you're thinking about upgrading your system, check the link below to see what it's going for on Amazon right now.